Aloha, welcome back, Kin Cabaret. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. You guys have kind of an interesting energy flowing right now. Trying to sort a lot of things out, but really rushy, a little bit chaotic. You're attempting to decide if you've taken on too much or if you who's really, you guys do this a lot, this is a very Aquarius thing, who is really, who's your friend and who's your foe? Like if whoever you're working with or you're helping is really working with you, or if it's working against you, okay? Un momento. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate all the love, likes, comments, subscribes, feedback, shares. It helps more people get the messages that they need. The way that I do it is I start off with a little bit of an energetic rant of sorts, kind of channeling into what your energy is after I've done a little meditation, and then from there I pull cards and do an energetic read for the signs. Remember, these are general reads, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, okay? If it doesn't resonate, do not attempt to forcefully find it, okay? There's other people out there that do other reads. You're gonna know, you're gonna be directed to what is going to resonate the most with you, all right? So anyways, Aquariuses, you guys are really trying to stand your ground right now. You're doing your best to speak your truth and to tell people how it is. But remember, remember that right now we're in Scorpio season, so we might be jumping to conclusions a little bit quicker. We might be a little bit more jaded or edgy than we normally are, okay? So remember to take a deep breath and learn to respond before we react, okay? Do not feed into the crazy chaotic energy that's going on right now, and really take time to listen to your inner voice. Now is the time to listen to your inner voice, your intuition, who you're working with, what you're doing. If what you're doing is right, you're gonna know, sit and think, but make sure you do it without anybody else, any little birdies in your ear, okay? Make sure you do it out of a place of your heart. If we act out of a place of our heart and our true soul's purpose or meaning right now, we're gonna have a lot better results than if we are reacting or we're listening to what other people are telling us is good or bad for us, okay? It's really key right now, especially in Scorpio season, okay? It's okay to say no to things that are too much, but make sure you do it in a gentle, more, I'm hearing diplomatic type of way, okay? Don't react so quickly, respond, okay? Think about all of the factors and why you initially signed up before you realize maybe you didn't want to or something else is going on, okay? All right, beautiful Aquariuses. Let's pull some cards. Let's see. Thank you, universe, source, creator, spirit guides, angels. Can you give us some information about Aquariuses for November? Aquariuses for November. All I know is you guys needed a little bit of clarity. You guys were screaming at me. I was going to go into earth signs and you guys really wanted me to do yours. So somebody needs to hear something. Thank you, Aquariuses. Okay. Okay. So the first message, or the first card, is messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world, okay? This is a 15, which would equal 6. It's time to receive, okay? It's time for you to receive the love back, maybe, that you haven't been receiving. Sometimes when I see this card, I feel different things. Right now, what I'm feeling is very, you guys are very, I feel like I felt this with Pisces too. You guys need like that gentle, like soft touch, you know, like a bunny. You need that love. You need, maybe you guys are in fear of something coming in. Maybe you're in fear of something happening. And because the bunny, even though it's about following the right rabbit, like chasing it, the bunny is also very like a scared creature, okay? What I'm being told is there's no need to be afraid. Look at how serious these eyes look. These eyes look very content, like they know what they want, like eyes on the prize, okay? And they're pink. I know they might look red in here, but they're actually pink. So pink is a heart sensitive, a heart opening color. I know green is also, but pink is very for opening, for allowing the heart and maybe things to be thought of in a more loving way than in a more linear way, okay? As Aquariuses, you guys are more drawn to the direct root or cause of something and to kind of like resolve it, okay? This month, because we're in a water sign, we're in Scorpio, really act a little bit more, not on your emotions, but from your heart space, okay? It's what I'm being told. There's a big focus on your heart space, okay? What brings you love? What brings you fulfillment? Who and what are you doing that loves you back the way that you really want? Not just the way that you love something or somebody, but who or what do you feel like has the capability or possibility of loving you back, okay? Before you are so quick to react to something, think about the whole thing, okay? Think back, think to the past. Don't dwell on the past, but think about all the things that have happened or led up to this event. Who's done what, and really who plays what part and what kind of role, and what kind of people and situations have been replaying themselves, whether they're good or they're bad, okay? Think about everything that the person has done, maybe not just one single thing, okay? The second card is uncertainty. Look at all these gears are ticking, everything, you know, just really trying to figure it out. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become, okay? Maybe you're uncertain. Maybe you don't know what the right path is. You don't know. We have the caterpillar with the gas mask. So maybe you're masking yourself from what the right things can be or what they might be able to be, okay? You're having uncertainty about the choices that you want to make, or maybe the choices that you've already made. Maybe you're kind of thinking back like, what choice did I make? Was this bad or was this good? I'm not sure, okay? And this would be a 12, which would be a 3, okay? So this has to do with another, like a third party, okay? It's not just you and another person. There was a third party that was involved in the decisions that you made. And maybe that's what you need to kind of like look at, okay? The uncertainty shouldn't lie within you or the person that you're working with, but the third party, whoever the third party was, what they said, what they did, what their effect was, is what I'm being told, okay? And then we have 18, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Okay, so this would be a 9, okay? So this is a completion of a cycle, okay? Remember how powerful you are, okay? Remember you're I'm hearing imaginative creative states, okay? Remember that you have the ability to fly, okay? Right now you're sitting here thinking like, can I fly? I'm not really sure. Okay, this fish is flying up here and these birds are sitting here like, maybe I should fly. I'm not sure. It's time to take flight. You've had a lot of careful, complex thought about things. It's time to fly. Like, maybe not fly the coop, but it's time to soar. It's time to step into your being, or a more powerful state of your being. It's important. It's actually mandatory right now. Okay? Now is the time. Creative everything. We're in Scorpio season, alright? You're gonna be feeling things a lot. So don't let your emotions or your anger get the best of you, but definitely focus on that which comes from your heart. Okay? Act on the things that are coming from your heart space, not from the things that are coming from the 3D world, okay? Thank you, Universe, Source, Creator. You get some cards for Aquarius. Yeah. pretty much exactly what I was saying. And one more. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much exactly what I was saying. The first card is perception, okay? 42, which would equal a 6. 6 is all about receiving, okay? So it's not just how you're perceiving, or it's not just, it's perceiving. I'm getting perceiving, not just perception. But this is basically like, did you really look at the path ahead before you made the choice? Or maybe you should allow to let go, because I'm seeing, it's like fall, you know? Like the path, it's like how you perceive the path to be. If you perceive the path to be a rough, difficult burden, then it's going to be, okay? If you perceive it to be something in a receiving state, it all depends on how you look at it. Look at this eye, okay? Because 6 is about receiving, okay? So it's about you're receiving messages, you're receiving lessons, you're receiving the information that you need, okay? And this is messages from a rabbit, so pay attention. Pay attention to signs, numbers, animals, things that you're seeing, okay? If you feel the need, and as I looked up, it was 11:11. Okay, so, yeah, if you need to, like whenever you see certain numbers or animals, even whatever, I've been seeing lots of dragonflies, you know, go ahead and research them, look them up, see what they are, okay? Then we have death. So death is actually the card of Scorpio, and this is a 10, so it's the ending and beginning of a new cycle. The death or the completion. Look at the ocean, okay? We have the sun here. Okay, so it's about ending, it's about the end, okay? It's about the end of how you used to see things, or how you used to perceive somebody, how you have been perceiving somebody or some situation, okay? Whether it's a person, a relationship, work, whatever. It's about how you've been perceiving it. It's time for that to end. It's time to see things through a new set of eyes, okay? And you have fear. You have some fear based on that. And this would be a 12, which would be 3. You have fear. You have fear based on something that happened with a third party, okay? There was a third party involved in something, and they pushed you to do something. Maybe they tricked you, or they pushed you to do something, okay? You had uncertainty, but you did it anyways. And now there's fear. There's fear with concluding this. There's fear with being honest about this. There's fear behind whatever it was that happened, all right? And then we have the stag, which is pride or leadership. This is 17, which would be an 8. So the abundance comes when you take the leader position, when you take pride in the fact that you did what you did, okay? Either admit to what you did and apologize. See it from a place. If you come with a place of acceptance and vulnerability, it will be received, okay? It will be abundant. You can be back in this position that you want to be in, you know? Instead of being a knight, you can be a leader. But you have to get past this fear. You have to get past this fear, and you have to let it go. Let it die. Remember, it's how you're perceiving it to be. Right? Let's get a couple more. I'm told just a couple more. And some conclusions for Aquarius. Thank you. Some conclusion for Aquarius is thank you. Whoa. One more. 2 more, alright. Very interesting, flying out of the deck like air, like the air you guys are. Okay, so. Wow, Aquarius says, what have you been thinking about? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What have you been thinking about? You've been fighting with yourself. There's the 7 of Wands wants to pop out over here. You've been fighting with yourself, huh, for quite some time. Okay, this could be working together, but it could also be fighting. You've been fighting with yourself for quite some time. And you've also, maybe since Virgo season, because this is Virgo, the card of Virgo, the Hermit, you have been hermiting. You have been sitting away, really focusing on this light within, really trying to, you've maybe been really removing yourself, really trying to figure out who's true, what's true, who's coming in, and really call in the higher powers and what you need to know, okay? You wow. You have this beautiful idea. We have the Empress. This is a very powerful card. You want to give birth. It's fall. It's fall. You've been thinking about this definitely since September. Again, I'm getting this feeling. Maybe you've been thinking about it since before then. But I've been getting this feeling of September, harvest time. You have been really sitting on it, really thinking about it. The Empress is all about birthing new ideas. It could also be about somebody being pregnant, somebody actually giving birth, or you know, somebody bearing a child. Wow, weird. So maybe you're really thinking about this. You're thinking about a future child, a future idea that you really want to birth. And I'm going to say this probably has to do with you actually wanting to have a child, because the next card is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is union. You're thinking about marriage. You're thinking about this offering of love. You're thinking about really reopening these doors or these gates. You really want to birth this new idea, and you have been thinking about it for a while. It has been hot on your mind, and what you're really trying to do is balance. The Two of Pentacles or the Two of Coins is all about balance, okay? It's all about finding the balance. And normally in a lot of the Pentacle cards, the balance is like one's up and one's down, one's up and one's down. Well, maybe the time is now, okay? Maybe you have created the actual balance. He's walking on water. He has this beautiful thing in front of him. He's going towards the light, and he's got these two things balanced without even holding on to them, okay? This is like work. This is like 3D matters, and like abundance matters, and maybe spiritual or whatever else. All right? Okay. Wow, Aquarius is thinking about marriage and babies, maybe. You've been thinking about it for a while. Okay, well, let the old way of thinking die, and don't be fearful. If you want to approach somebody or you're thinking about this, it's a good time. Your perception on things, you know, go with your gut instinct, not with what everybody else is telling you. Go with your gut instinct. Go with your heart. Go with your heart. Don't go with sensible Aquarius basic matters. Go with your heart, because your heart is really going to tell you. Bow down, make sure your head is below your heart. Make sure your heart is above your brain and you're acting from that space, all right? Infinite blessings, love and light. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you feel like leaving an energetic exchange, I'd love that. All the information is below.